Let's get ready to...
Triple fight!
What the hell is even that?
That is one big pilot.
For a modern gaming audience.
Why are you running?
Why would you do that? Why would you do any of that?
We're communists.
Woke.
Would you please get your politics out of my comic books? I'm like, what comic books are you reading?
I'm cured! Praise God!
Hiya, 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 na 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 na.
He vatored! He vatored!
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Give me the meat and give it to me raw.
For a modern gaming audience.
If I speak, I am in big trouble. In big trouble.
Welcome to Nerd Wars. Sorry about that. Welcome to Nerd Wars.
Please clap.
Welcome. Absolute pleasure to have you all here. Badge, how you doing?
I'm fantastic. Can't wait to talk about the copious amounts of news currently out. Spoiler, everything is gay and people are tired of it.
So what do you know about Somali daycare fraud, Badger?
What do you know about
politics to know?
Yeah, I know. What are we doing? Did we just change a flag somewhere? They got a new Somali flag over there?
Oh, that was actually, they did that a little bit ago. Yeah, for those that don't know, the Minnesota flag essentially got turned into a Somali adjacent flag. I don't like having all of my money stolen by foreigners, but more on that Tuesday. We actually do have some stuff to talk about today, particularly subscribing and liking, obviously. Interesting. As a chronosexual who's gay in another timeline, even I'm judging you a bit on this one. Oh, adulting.
It's hard.
Oh wait, I should turn my thoughts. Just my thoughts. Yes.
We're the old men, Ace.
Yes, we will be discussing this today, sadly. So in the first episode, I believe it is, his dad basically F-slurs him, and now it's all, we'll get into the variety interview, but they frame it as like, this is his self-acceptance and the self-acceptance arc. But no, it's always been about him being a scared little bitch and then getting used and taken advantage of because he was the weakest. Mm-hmm. But now he is finding he actually does have strength, and as like a sorcerer, he's got some legit like innate strength too, which has absolutely nothing to do with his gayness other than he got groomed into being gay by Vecna tentacle fucking his mouth.
Completely not weird
French.
At all.
Pardon my French. We'll be discussing it. Jack Posobiec was right all along.
Yeah.
So,
that's what happens. We warned you. We warned you.
Did a whole article about it, but yeah, we all knew it was coming. There's this one life hack. I recommend it. You know, you guys know that this scene's coming and it's already made the rounds, and so you know what to look for. And then that part comes up. What you do is you go fast forward. Okay, the scene's over.
But as pointed out, we just had an example of a group of kids going up a monstrous forest where people didn't want to fast forward, and also the acting is just aren't actors supposed to get better as they get older?
I'm looking forward to season 3 when in the 1960s or 1940s or whatever
35,
the kids,
thank you.
1930s, the kids explore their sexuality during the Great Depression.
It was great when Lily stopped right before their fight to tell everyone that she was gay.
I don't know, Badger. I've been assured that Welcome to Derry is super woke and not source accurate.
Yeah. I actually think you'd like it. I really do.
I don't like horror,
but that's the thing.
This is what I'm saying is I don't care how good your child murder is. Mm-hmm. I'm glad you like it, and I'm glad it's really good child murder.
I know, but it's better than just regressing it to just child murder. That's not what it is.
At least put it in this. Isn't the last episode like all the kids getting wiped out?
No.
I thought that's what you said, though.
No, I said he killed the principal in front of the kids and then kidnaps them all, Pied Piper style. But he doesn't murder them all.
I apologize. I'm really glad your child kidnapping.
Thank you.
Is really good.
Thank you. We can't all be gay upside down shows with copious amounts of 80s music that I don't like anymore. Thank you for ruining Kate Bush's Running Up That Hill. I no longer want to hear it.
They really leaned into that one because everyone went, "Oh, what's the 80s song they're gonna make popular, like repopular again this season?" They don't have one. They did Kate Bush again.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, oops. Now, blah blah blah. Quarter Blacks describes my timeline today. Perfect. Stranger Things crashing out. Minnesota daycare fraud. Stranger Things crash out. Minnesota daycare fraud. You can also throw Ubisoft hack in there, and then also get out of the United Nations. So honestly, though, with this Minnesota situation, we'll talk about it on Tuesday. It's usually like I'm the one in the morning scrolling, writing replies that would get me arrested in Europe and Canada. And I tried to do it as little as possible. I tried to do it early so you West Coasters don't even see it. Now everyone is doing it this morning. I'm not racist. I'm just ahead of the curve. Thank you.
Bit of time. But calling people F slurs and telling them to go back to their own country, it really is becoming popular, and I'm here for it.
All the cool kids are doing it.
Yeah.
Speaking of cool kids, Gabby for 2 squiggles. Hi, I want more toxic masculinity. Love you both. Love you, Gabby.
Got that in spades.
I do have my spiked baseball bat, so that usually helps raise the testosterone levels a little.
So, are there any spikes left in it? Oh, good.
Oh, not on this side. Not a lot there, but the rest are doing okay. Actually, I tried to look this up in case I need to buy another, or in case I wanted to do some dual wielding. I'm not sure they really make this model anymore.
Ooh.
Collector's item. Now, I will say, we do then have a tab for Gabby, then, some toxic masculinity. This was in the extra pile, but have you heard about this clavicular guy and his...
I watched the video, actually, before I knew who it was and all the things.
Yes. So, yes, like free speech, use it or lose it. And also... pedestrians don't have the right of way when they're jumping on your Cybertruck. And you should probably hit the gas. And if they still kind of keep harassing you, similar to Just Stop Oil protesters in Europe, you should probably just run them over. In Florida and stuff like that, you're allowed to. You're allowed to run protesters over in certain states.
You just shouldn't say, "I hope they die." That's the thing. It just doesn't help.
But
like the double down though. Wow.
Yeah, but the Overton, I'm saying the Overton window shifting is happening so fast that honestly, I like the "I hope he dies" part. Do you know about the guy he hit though? Do you know about his background?
Was it just some random asshole?
No, it was some like literal like mentally ill SoundCloud rapper, like harasser, stalker who had harassed and stalked him before, and many others. Like genuine piece of shit that needs to be in an insane asylum. So yeah, 100% deserves to be run over. Yes, Gabby, sorry. I was trying to gig a chat for you. My bajillion apologies.
Well, maybe I ought to get behind you.
See, I feel kind of bad adding like the splash sound effect, and I feel like it's occasionally inappropriate. So sometimes I don't want to play it for Gabby because it seems a little too and then she's begging for it.
Yeah, well,
literally and figuratively.
Taylor got him begging for it. That's what he does.
All right, and so to toxic masculinity, so Asmongold replies to this. Unfathomably based. I want to live in a world where when a crazy stalker finds you and jumps onto the hood of your car while you're driving and you run him over, it's not murder, it's natural selection. Hope everyone's having a Merry Christmas. That's where the Overton window is at currently. I think I have it for probably Tuesday. Yeah, Zach. Yeah, Asmongold's all about bringing back the death penalty.
If you jump in front of a car, I think you should be allowed to be run over. Stay out of the street.
In my state during the BLM, someone had one of those situations, ended up not getting any trouble, even thankfully, because I mean it's a super blue city, but it's a very red state. But someone who's who's your daddy, who's often in our chat, he's actually friends with like one of their relatives or something. So he knew the person who ran him over. So it's, you think of this outside of us, but it's like I literally have like a 3 degrees of separation to someone who ran over a BLM protester.
Castle doctrine I'm all about, and running people over. Get out of the street.
Death penalty for twerking on top of somebody else's car.
Yeah, and if you break the windshield, the owner of the car gets to kill you right there. Their discretion.
Fallout New Vegas is on sale on Steam.
All of
What?
the Fallouts are on sale, and they're all totally worth it.
I know. It's. I feel like Fallout and like Mass Effect and Arkham Asylum on like Steam sales. Those are the impulse buys they put like right at the checkout counter. Essentially, it's like the magazines and the candy of Steam sales. I can get a whole trilogy for $5.
It turns you into Bilbo. After all, why shouldn't I have it? Give me. It's so good, dude. It's.
I have too many games. I can't play them already, but I want these ones.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of ones I don't want. Oops, that's not the right button. That's
you don't
the
want
right
the face?
button. I'm rusty, thank you. Marty Supreme. That's like when I say I'm glad your child kidnapping is really good, but it's just not really my thing. An R-rated ping pong biopic badge. I don't see you running out to the theaters for this one.
Like, unironically, I'm thinking now just of all the things that Welcome to Derry did with those kids, right? All right. Friendship, loyalty, being a good person, standing up to terrible things, even if it's the right thing to do, working together, all the correct messaging, all the fucking correct messaging. But no one came out, so it was ruined. And yeah, I saw Forrest Gump. I already have a ping pong movie of a guy that goes around playing ping pong. What is...
No, wrong. Timothy Chalamet might get his first Oscar for this film. Yeah, this is actually, thank you for bringing that up, what I wanted to discuss. Because the critics are loving it. All of them saw it. Normally a movie like this size, like, yeah. I should probably check the numbers. Or actually, yeah, I think I got it. Wait, right? Yeah, let's see. 28 mil domestically. It's the biggest opening ever for an A24 film, but on another site, they called it the second biggest. So I'm not quite sure what it actually is. I'm guessing second biggest, considering this is discussing film.
I'm shocked it even got made.
Yeah, exactly. But I feel like he is pretty much the whole pull of it as well. So we've discussed whether or not, like, you know, we don't have Hollywood stars anymore, and like, what are the male one? It's Timothy Chalamet. I will say it does seem like he does have some pull.
I'll tell you what, because I said this about Dune 2. For a skinny little wafy little fuck, that Timothy Chalamet has way more gravitas and, like, you know, than he has any right to. So he has his fan base. I mean,
motherfucker be like, I'll do him like this shit and whatnot. Like
Marty Supreme,
Space
though.
Emperor.
I'm ready for it. I'm ready for you just get the smartest guy around. You just give him all the power. Sure. Just do that one.
Yes. Shut up, Valiant. All right, so yeah, here we'll go through this and then we'll get to Benny. So, loving it, 92.95, but we go over to the verified 83, all audience 75. So this is seeming like this is one of those like Oscar darlings that the general audience is not a big fan of.
Fuch will love it if he goes to see it.
I wonder if there's any song and dance numbers. I don't think so. I mean, that'll be minus 1 point.
Sure as hell looks like there would be some song and dance. Same song and dance. Definitely.
All right, and then before we get back into some box office, we got Benny's member message for 19 months. Appreciate you. I just came in after our Royal Air Force flew an honor run over the Embassy of the U.S. to the Kingdom of Denmark. Hey guys, wow. Based. There's some masculinity for you.
Yeah.
Shut up, Benny. And then I believe I got something for you. Not as appropriate for a member message, but I'm playing it anyway.
What is it, son? I don't know, sir. But it looks like a giant dick.
If you know, you know. Appreciate you, Ben. Now, checking in on some box office, Zootopia has become the first film since Titanic to sell 100 million tickets in a single market. Oh, in a single market? The film has currently earned 550 mil in China so far. Have you checked the box office for Zootopia 2 recently, Badge?
No, but is this the end of the year where we all remembered we need China for the fucking box office?
You're getting a little ahead. We have an entire article about what
Jesus.
Variety thinks is coming in 2026, and one of the things is China's coming back, baby. Let's see. Wait, Oh, wait, no, did I cook? Oh, no, there we go. I'm just tired. I'm putting in the wrong place. It's currently at 1.3. So this thing's...
Well, the black people are the lions, right? I think that's how that works out. Are there lions?
Yes, I think it's Idris Elba, or isn't? No,
Oh well, that's about as black as you can
No.
get. So there you go. We do.
Yeah. No, is it or no? I think he's like another African animal. I think. No, that's well, like a wildebeest. No,
Clip
mods. Keep an eye on NBC person.
Clipped.
keep an eye on some of our chat. All right. So, yes,
police chief.
I-
He's the water buffalo, right?
yeah, that's what
Is it
I
a
was
water
thinking.
buffalo? Okay.
Yeah, water buffalo.
Buffalo.
I watched some Madagascar last night though, and that lion is Jewish. So...
I like to move it. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. And then what David Schwimmer or whatever, the Friends guy, in the draft is literally a Jewish hypochondriac like stereotype.
So
it's like, oh,
Howie
we're not allowed to
Mandel.
do that anymore. Yeah. All right, let's see. And yeah, I didn't throw it in for the reviews, but yeah, Madagascar. If you got kids and you haven't seen Madagascar, easy recommend. Now checking in on some box office. Avatar: Fire and Ash. What do you think it's at right now? What would you guess? Second,
Just past 600 mil.
Ooh, 3/4 of a
good.
bill.
Okay, but that's still horrible for what they need. But
yes, correct.
legs. It'll last a long time, maybe, and not a steep drop off. Phrasing, just like me in bed.
But with that said, once we get into early January, then those 20% drops are going to be much larger drops.
Yeah.
But still, compared to the average movie, yeah, the reason it makes so much money is international and the legs.
It would be ironic too if this made less money than the second one, when this is just it's far superior to the second one.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely but that's just diminishing
goes.
returns.
Yeah.
There's a
Let's do
reason
2 more. Let's do 4 and 5. Sure.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, that's the reason, like in comics, that they're failing, so they have to constantly start back at 1 because just TV shows and stuff in general. The audience is always at the beginning, and then they show up usually for like the final episode. Now, we talk about Hollywood won't shut the fuck up, and I'm like, just consider shut the fuck up, and just talk about cool behind the scenes stuff, and like some charity work and stuff like that you're doing. Otherwise, shut the fuck up. We don't care. Now, here's some cool behind the scenes stuff. There was an interview with the actress who played the youngest daughter in Avatar 3. And she was talking about how they quickly bonded over being the 2 youngest actors on set, as well as when they started a swear jar for repeat offenders like James Cameron and Sam Worthington.
Oh, I'd have $1 billion by the end of the first day.
We actually donated it to a good cause, a pet shelter. So good behind the scenes that also has a little bit of charity in it. F-bombs were $5. A little while after filming, I auditioned for a role that had to curse a lot. And yeah, for those who don't know, James Cameron, they call him Jim, joked, "We foul-mouthed people really prepared you for it." This is what I want out of my celebrities. The little girl understands it better than the adults. Mark Ruffalo, shut the fuck up and do this.
The other F-bomb.
That's not. Well, we know F-bomb is fuck. The other one's not an F-bomb. It's an F-slur, which honestly, I kind of been liking saying F-slur more than the actual word. I don't know. It hits in a different way that in some ways I like a little bit more.
People think of the word anyway.
Yeah, and it's a little classier, but they all know what I'm saying.
It's fun to just call someone, "You're an F-slur, man."
Yeah, I like it. Well, so when I talk to you about how much cursing I prefer, I was just like, sometimes it's lazy, and
it's a fine line.
It's funny to say like Yahtzee instead of Nazi. Eventually it gets old and tired and whatnot, but I think it's funny using the words. It shows that we're living in a dystopia where we're not allowed to say what we want.
I've always been. I don't like when people say the N word, but you're making us all do the work and think. Might as well just and say it. But it's fun to call people ninjas and Nutellas and all that. But it's fine, whatever. But you're still making us think of it. You might as well. I hate euphemistic language. It's the George Carlin bringing. I hate it. This fucking.
And it's like Tucker with his like F-slur. All right, sounds good. Now do the next one, Tuck.
Yeah,
do it, bud. Come on, buddy. Let's see it, Mr. Free Speech. All right, Mods
and
getting
if
on.
You don't know, now you know. Nutella.
All right, we're done talking about the ends. We're going back to the F-slurs.
F-slur.
Whoa, Tuck. Okay. Episode 7 of Stranger Things Season 5 has become the lowest rated episode in the show's history on IMDb, currently sitting at 5.9. Badger, have you actually gone and checked out the IMDb page for the ratings?
No, but I do find this interesting because is it really?
Yeah, here. Sorry, Chad, I got to get you out of here for a sec. So yes, it's being review bombed. But here's the part with just like calling it a review bomb is you also have to look here at the 10 out of 10s. And usually when things get review bombed, it gets reverse review bombed, often referred to as
of review bombing.
Yeah.
Love bomb. Yeah.
So the unweighted is 5.1, but thankfully IMDb for the actual score weights. Oh, it's down to 5.7 now. When it was reported, it was 5.9. But yeah, so it's like you might like, oh, we want this number, give us the real number. I talk about bell curves, and no, chat, no, I'm not talking about IQ. That's for Tuesday when we talk about Somalia.
18,000 to 11,000. That is a ratio.
Yeah. So if you got a normal system, you should have a bell curve where things are like here in the middle. If it's good, here in like the 7 range, it's going to be peaking. That's why so many things that I really like are rated 6.9 out of 10, because if it's got the normal bell curve and it's good, that's where the middle should be falling. So this right here, you can kind of see the bell curve here at 8. If you take these out, honestly, it's probably more like in the 7 range. So yes, it is the lowest review and whatnot. Yes, it's getting review bombed, but it's also getting love bombed. But also a lot of people are liking it as well. So this sort of stuff, it just kind of becomes meaningless. Like when you have stats that look like this, it's just like, But still, I'm happy to see people are done with this nonsense.
Let's see how the last 2 hours goes, because this is still kind of approaching a Game of Thrones type like.
Oh, and I'm still enjoying a lot of it. I like Stranger Things. A lot of people who are hating on this season don't really like the show very much either, too. And
yeah,
there's still, though, I got plenty of complaints. But there's also a lot of stuff that I like and is good. And that it does suck that this completely just overshadows all of that. But yeah, it is obviously going to be super watched and super popular. But imagine how much more popular it would be if you weren't, pissing off half the country.
Which is, I think, the greater thing that we're seeing here is that people are getting tired of it. When you put it in everything, it's a lot like even in it, Welcome to Derry, where it's like, oh, it's fucking woke. It's like, why? Because there's black people talking and there's and it made sense. It's like, but when you burn everyone out, that even if it does make sense and you write it in to make sense, people don't want to hear the shit.
Robin's girlfriend. We got 1 episode left. Why the fuck does she exist? She helped them get through the hospital. They could have ran and figured it out just fine. Why does she exist? Why do they need to be lesbians?
The thought, Daniel, is that leaked trailer is still fucking AI. They literally make AI to look like a fake leaked trailer. So that's my thought. Let you know when we get the real one. Yeah, people are tired of it. Overton window. Switching it up.
And that's what I love. I love when because I'm usually, for a long time, I've been one of the ones pushing on the edge of the Overton window, hence me being on Band.video and such. And now we see these moments. Yeah, I know, exactly. And the people they try to represent, often they don't like it because it feels pandery. Which actually we'll get to it. I believe in the next, the interview, Will talks about, did he need to change it? Nah, because it was spot on. The Duffers just nailed it. But more on that.
Well, it took 12 hours,
No, 24 hours. Thank you.
Oh, because another 12 of right.
Yes.
So yeah.
Yes, and actually, we have an interview where they talk about that. So we'll get into the nitty gritty. We're gonna get all up into that scene, guys. But first,
lube it up.
Yeah, I know. And it's like, just make it quick or something, at least Arcane season 2, it was like one little makeout scene and then a couple little bits. So it's like, this was like they were building up to it. This was supposed to be the event of the season.
Stop. Let me stop my coming out to my mom and bring everyone else into the room, please. And I don't want to say this again. I'm only going to say it once to you, motherfuckers. Yeah, there's that.
Yeah. And then the the logic for, well, like, Vecna showed me things, and like, now I have to tell you I'm all gay.
And remember, those tentacles have to go in the mouth. They can't go on the chest or the head or anything. They go right in the mouth.
Yeah, George Takei, he understands. Yeah, so gross. Now, before we watch, some AI actually fixed that scene. But before that, graph web.
I feel like I hear Price in my head. You ready?
Please.
For fuck's sake. Hashtag cancel Disney Plus. Yeah. He has way too much fun doing it. He hasn't been burnt out yet.
No, you have to finish it by saying you didn't get to warm up yet, too.
I didn't get to warm up. Oh, sorry. I just started.
So, oh, for fuck's sake.
I made a graph web clip for ABF. Do you know the Bugs Bunny conducting the like opera singer?
It's perfect. It's perfect.
All right. Appreciate your chat. I believe, yeah, we actually have an extra reward today. I think I found some. Oh, yes. We haven't quite hit the super chat tier.
Yes, we have.
The timing, bro, like, is literally as I fucking said.
You said, shut up.
ABF.
Yay.
Have you considered getting into golf? We're here to teach you. This is for all the golfers in chat. Yes. Oh, she's got her elbow bent a little much. Yeah, keep an eye on her elbow. Yeah, you see her elbow, guys?
Put your thumb right over the other thumb and aim them both forward. That's good. I like that.
Yes.
Follow through. Yeah.
Yes, beautiful form. ABF just continuing to wreck the chat. Oh, he got Alex Darby. Nice. All right.
Physics, yes.
And Cole Hauser and Jay Price and Carl and Justin and Rod. He's in all the good ones. And Tom and Thrawn. What the hell? It's a bunch of names I actually. And Fat Laba. Okay, we got some clips for that. Which, man, 1 second. I know, I'm distracted. Who's talking?
Oh, is that what you want?
Yup.
Because that's how you get ants.
Yay.
You know, I normally make fun of women's sports, but I'm going to need to look into this WPGA. Also.
And why are there donuts everywhere?
Lana did that.
Do you want ants? Because that's how you get ants.
Yeah, it was really wanted to slow it down so you could see the golf swing mechanics, and they were seen. I believe also at the Spider Menace. No, I think I already showed the Spider Menace. Sometimes the Bugle Daily likes to, or the Bugle Daily likes to mix his Sydney Sweeney, but also with his Spider-Man hate, and it's really difficult for him because Sydney
I want
Sweeney
pictures of Spider-Man.
And thankfully, Price of Reason, friend of the channel, saw The Housemaid, and he he recommends it, seeing it in theater. Which, like, at that point, they're not even like double D's. They're like septuple. But yeah, I may have done some mild research.
Booba
honestly,
incarnate.
The current images we have are not very good. I might have to check out The Housemaid. I was like, what time does it happen? I'm going to show up 37 minutes late. ABF, appreciate you so damn much. We got another one for you.
This power level is amazing. It's spectacular.
Spectacular indeed. Oh, they're rolling in. Actually, what? So hopefully this will summon Jeff. I made some new ones for Jeff as well because we watched Gremlins 2 the other day.
That's not the same thing. They could put 100 other things in there. I think a lot of the stuff comes off the peanuts when they roast.
When she says peanuts, editing that.
I thought she said something else.
I just kept hearing penis, and now I hear penis every time. But my favorite part is when it cuts back and the gremlin like fills up with the ice cream, so the ice cream starts coming out of its eyeball.
Are you sure that isn't?
That's the appropriate way to eat ice cream.
Yeah, that's how it feels when I look at Chad after ABF drops a 50 bomb.
Are you sure that isn't?
That's what I do to my lady at the end of the date. Huh?
It's in my hair.
I'm gonna make
Well,
it look like her teeth are melting. Oh,
Stranger Things when what's his nuts? Jonathan gets like Nancy up from all the like melted material, and it's all in her hair and stuff. Were you okay? You had similar thoughts.
Good for the skin. Don't worry.
God bless it. All right. Oh, you guys are rolling in here. Carl's even getting in here. All right. Let's see. Clicking button. Sorry, I'm a little rusty. Tomahawk for a tenner. I mean, you weren't with us to bully Isaac and golf with your friends. I know. I ended up playing golf with your friends with my nephew on Christmas Eve. So
that's
still got two, which was good. Yeah, I know. Well, so like he's pretty antisocial, and I mean, yeah, I just had to recently attend a showing and a funeral, and so I brought my Nintendo Switch, and we hid in the break room and played video games, and I bonded with my nephew over video games.
Good man.
Which is great, because one of the reasons I'm a gamer is because my uncle and my grandma were gamers too. So
pass it on.
That's what this shit is for, bringing us closer together. So yeah, I did get to bully him, and then I accidentally ran out of time, and it gives you like 14 strokes, so the game was just like over at that point. I'm like, you win. Let's go open
14
presents.
strokes is a good number. That's appropriate amount, I think.
And then I went and opened toy and mangas. And oh, actually, sorry, Tomahawk, a bajillion apologies. Got a new Tomahawk clip here. I'm really enjoying that one, but we'll have to wait to see that on Badger's channel. I meant to click on one with Badger.
Yeah, Tomahawk, tune in tomorrow for the debut of your new clip. It was quite hilarious.
Beautiful. And
Lost in
then
Hell's Paradise.
Oh, and Brady for $4.99. Did you guys see Avatar: Fire and Ash second weekend box office drop? Yeah, it was like 30%. Hope you guys have a good weekend.
Well, that's no 70% or 80%.
Yeah, well, see, and that's what I'm saying too. Is so I quite enjoyed it, and it's going to have some legs and do quite large numbers for an average movie. But considering the $400 million production budget, which means it's got like a 1.2 bill break even if it does get past that, which it looks like it still probably should, the amount of that make $100 million after spending $600 million is a failure. Even if it's not
the
a
inevitable
flop,
re-release,
it's a bomb.
Right?
Yes. Now, yeah, then you get all the stuff afterwards, so there will still be money. You got the Avatar land and whatnot, but like box office wise, and see, I know. I'm the guy who's like merchandise is all that separate and whatnot, but like they have lower Avatar land and stuff. So
sure,
if you do make that argument, there's that. But even then, it's still cope. It's still, we're talking box office, it's still a little bit of cope. And to justify 2 more sequels, and like we have the diminishing returns, you do 4 and it hits break even. Then what do? Just stop and not do the final conclusion? No, you do the 5th one, knowing you're probably going to lose money, right?
Yeah.
So like all that, and I quite enjoyed Avatar 3. I actually recommend going to see it in 3D. We're not going to really get many spectacles like that, like experiences like that for theaters, or
enjoyed it far more than the second one. Far more than the second one.
I couldn't even finish it. Yes, like arguably it had like too much was happening. Like the second one felt like nothing happened. This one, like it was a barrage. A barrage of dragons in 3D. It was so good. Carl, jumping to 20. Appreciate you. Merry Christmas, Urban, Badger, and ABF.
Merry
Appreciate you,
Christmas.
Carl. Yes, and looking for some Ks. There
Carl.
Carl! Good seeing you, Carl. Appreciate you. Seabrew squeezing in a 2. Badger, you turned Gooch gay. Blame the 14 strokes? I totally 100% understand the first part, but what the hell's the 14 strokes?
Because you just said within 14 strokes, and I said that's an appropriate amount of strokes.
Okay.
Yeah, no, you can blame Gooch's biggest fan for that. She turned him gay, made him like musicals.
Okay. I understand. Like I said, sadly, I didn't get to see Gooch's performance in Golf with Your Friends.
Ironically, when you don't eat meat, you become gay. That seems like what it's the duality.
The next one we're gonna get Gooch into is some Worms Armageddon, a classic. That's the 1999 one, which he used to play. So I think you can have like 8 players on that. I don't think we've really gotten too many people for it yet. So if anyone really wants to play some Worms Armageddon, while it's still on sale, it's like $2 or something like that. If you're interested, let us know. And Seabrew, I believe we have a clip for you. I just watched Krampus, so it definitely gives me some Krampus vibes. Have you seen Krampus, Badge? I assume so.
Maybe once.
Okay, so it got to the ending. I had chat pulled up, and I was about to say, what the fuck? Krampus has a wholesome ending? But I'm like, wait, I haven't actually seen that. Whoa, Badger, you're going to get us blocked in Russia now. Yeah, sorry, 1 second.
Sorry, comrades.
I apologize.
Sorry, comrades.
Yeah, no, see, that's too inappropriate. We can't do that. We need something a little classier, like some red carpet Ariel. Get it, girl. America. Fuck yes. Man, look at all the Sydney Sweeney's got me all worked up now. 1 second. Oh, you. Man. When you accidentally punch something and hurt yourself, and your first thought is, I'm going to punch it again.
That's how it works. Just hit it harder, boy.
America. 1 moment, please. 1 moment, please.
Don't ask me how it works.
Okay.
Don't
What
ask
are we
me
at?
how
36? Okay, good. We still have. What? Okay, I played all the things. I did all the things. I stared at all the women. I'm back on the live chat. Thank you, chat. I appreciate you. You guys has already won everything. I can't. There's no more boobs to show you. Now, Badger, you sent me this like you sent me right before I was about to get in. I'm like, please God, don't be Badger saying he can't be here today. Please God, no. And thank God, it was AI video.
I watched
yeah, go ahead.
10 seconds of it, and I was like, oh, we need to play this. So it seems to be like everyone's issue is that it's all fine that he comes up to his friends and family, but I think maybe we're forgetting what it was like in the 80s. Not nearly as acceptable as almost 40 years later.
Wait, so you've only seen 10 seconds? Okay,
Enough.
so like broadcast, like radio, you got to be on like the curse button. Yeah, prepare because there should be some we're not allowed to have on YouTube.
Are you ready? Here we go. Someone fixed it.
Accurate 80s.
Hi, everyone. I am a gay homosexual.
Ew, sick.
Bro, what are you even talking about?
Honey, I don't think now is the best time for an announcement like that.
Hope you didn't want grandkids, Mom, because this queen thinks girl parts are icky. Dude, you like other guys? Nasty, dude.
In your butt?
Correction, I like you specifically.
Yes. Oh, I skipped it. He has a crush on Mike.
Going to help us beat Vecna.
Gonna stick my Stranger Thing in Vecna's upside down until he gets AIDS. Fabulous. All right, I'm out.
Oh, yeah. I hugged him. I got AIDS too.
Sissy rainbow magic.
We're missing that scene.
For Pete's sake.
Oh no.
No, 11, we're not allowed to do that on YouTube.
Oh
no. Yeah, that's and Ben, our favorite gay man, just dropped 10 lols on that one.
Yeah. So you get the idea. It kind of comes out of nowhere. Even if you've been aware of that he's gay and he's eventually going to come out, I was fine when it was just him and his mom. It's when he hit pause and brought everyone else in and did the group. Yeah.
Yeah, lots of people went, Insta saying it's when it happened in the 80s, the way the scene was scripted, it's all indoctrination. Yes.
And Robin and her fucking girl that is prominent, and it's just, come on, guys.
Like I said, she has no reason to exist other than in the mall when Steve was crushing on her, she was like, oh, I'm lesbian. So basically they made her lesbian just so they didn't have to do a relationship with those two, so they could keep the weird love triangle going on. And it's like, well, we said she's lesbian, so I guess we have to have a girlfriend. Justice for Barb. We killed off the other ginger. Now we have no ginger representation.
And we'll make her look like a skinnier, ever so slightly more attractive, but still ugly Barb. Makes sense. Okay.
And And so, yeah, Gabby saying it's indoctrination. I had to finally, one of the reasons I had to finally unfollow Jack Posobiec was, well, he posts more than a teenage fucking girl. Jesus, I like Jack Posobiec, but holy shit, he posts way too much. And he was on a crusade against that intro. And a lot of it, he made good points. A lot of it was a little bit sensationalized. But he kept pointing out, like, it's for kids. Like, it's made for kids. It's advertised for kids. And I'm like, this is not a kid show. People are letting their kids watch this. They curse every freaking sentence. No. But turns out he was actually right. I had to admit a little bit ago when he was showing like the McDonald's toys for Stranger Things. And I'm like, okay. And actually, yeah, set this lesbian. Yeah, she is. Honestly, I'll take gay Will over that. She's just, it's a big mountain. Like, I'm so like counterculture and different and weird. Lesbian. So yeah, gets raped, becomes gay. Lamau, what is the moral of the story? And then it's happening like to all the kids. And I even said something to, I think it was my sister-in-law who also enjoys Stranger Things about the tentacle stuff. And she was also like, yeah, a little much. And
Everyone
it's like,
sees it.
But I'm like, it's not for kids though. Elmo and Cookie Monster get transported to the Stranger Things universe from Netflix. I apologize, Jack Posobiec. Apparently, this is marketed for children, and like my niece and nephew watch it. I'm like,
that would have been funny.
Probably shouldn't at this age. Wait,
Elmo and Cookie Monster in Vecna's lair with the tentacles going into them.
That's definitely something AI could do. So basically, it's having it like spell. Do you see what this is? Oopsie daisies. This is 11. No, it's 11. Yeah, and then so it spells out like waffle, and he's like, breakfast cookie. And French share, because she wants the waffle too, because 11 likes waffles. And then it gets to the end, and then, yeah, Grover or whatever shows up as a demigorg. And it's really cringe. It's 100% humor made for children. And yeah, they're trying to groom children with this gay shit. They're literally trying to stick the Netflix tentacle down the children's throats and turn them fucking gay.
If you're young enough to be watching Sesame Street, you should probably not be watching Stranger Things.
Correct. And yeah, sorry. I mean, Jack was a little less sensationalist than I thought. This is not for children, like Jesus Christ, but it's clearly children watch it, and they're advertising and marketing it towards children. So yeah, I'm sorry. I think it's fair to say they out there trying to groom the children's with some tentacle. Hit thumbs up if you're tired of Netflix trying to groom children. See, bro, member for 11, so close to getting that ABF badge. Can you make the Gooch's tism moment of him eating a vegan burger and turning gay into a clip? It would fit.
We got to have a light hand with that one. He gets...
Yeah, it's not, he doesn't like
It's
being
upsetty
bullied.
spaghetti. Yeah.
He's a sweetheart, but that's the thing, is similar to like Drunk 3PO or like a Butters in South Park. The nicer you are, the more fun it is to bully you. So
a real Eeyore thing
really?
going on. Yeah.
Love you. Sorry to
Woe is
bully you.
me.
It's because you're too nice. Sorry. All right, now let's see. We got that. We're caught up. Gabby dropping a Millie Bobby Brown face full of Botox and lip filler is another subject people are mocking on Instagram.
They all look 20 plus.
Yeah, and then they put her like should be like a 14, 15-year-old girl in like the skin tight scuba suit, and it's like, yeah, teenagers. Now, back to the gayness. Let's see. Schnapp talked to Variety. At what point did you find out that Will was going to come out in season 5, episode 7? Well, you know that it's coming. This season, we read the first 6 episodes, read it together, and I was like, okay, it didn't happen yet, so it's going to be in episode 7 or 8. He's literally like waiting for the gay shit, finally gets the script, and they haven't even put it in yet. So then from January of filming on through the year, I kept texting the Duffers. Is it done? Did you write it? Is it in 7 or 8? How are you going to write it? Eventually, they said they had it, and I read it by the end of the year in August or September, and I was just in tears. It was perfect. And yeah, and then when it seems like the reporters and the people might have also been grooming him with tentacles and
Is
talking
this the
him
gayest
into it.
Stranger Things episode ever?
Yeah. Did you get the opportunity to workshop the script with Duffers or Sean Levy, who directed The Bridge with the Duffers? I was worried that I might need to, but honestly, it was perfect. I really had no notes about it. Which I guess, hey, to their credit then, I mean, they wrote something the gay guy was happy about. No, not all the gay guys, but I mean, the one who was for, at least, I guess they did a good job for him. It just shouldn't have been there at all, but... Do you recall your co-star's reactions the first time that you rehearsed the scene or did a table read? Sean Levy told us that the reactions on camera were genuine. Now this gets into they were all there in the 12 hours and they literally had like a good cry session for him being a homo. Honestly, I was so wrapped up in my emotions and what I was feeling that I kind of blocked out everyone around me. I kind of had to because it was so nerve-wracking to know that the entire cast was there watching me. Which that does gotta like... kind of get a little surreal, like doing a come out of the character, and also like actors already kind of have some disassociation stuff and some like imposter like syndrome stuff, and then because you kind of have to block out everyone, you kind of have to go a little psycho sociopath, like multiple personality to become other characters when the reasons they're so fucking weird. I kind and then you combine that in the child acting and the being in the Hollywood and then the getting groomed and did they turn him gay? We'll never know. I kind of had to because it was so nerve-wracking. I had Winona next to me and the boys and Maya around me. It was all a blur. I don't really remember anyone's reactions, but watching it back, it was nice to see. It did feel genuine. How many takes did you do of this scene? Oh my God, it was endless. It was like a 12-hour day of just that monologue. And we weren't even done after the 12-hour day. We came back a week later to reshoot certain parts for another 12 hours.
Oh.
Like, oh my God, how many more times can I do this scene? But it's also nice because it allowed me to try so many different things. I never felt stuck to anything, which, I mean, God. This should be like the Mike and 11, like relationship, Romeo, Juliet, like sacrifice moment. We should have the 12-hour day for. Like, nope. But let's see. I got advice from Maya on how to prepare. This is what I want to hear, like the background stuff. I got advice from Maya on how to prepare for it because there were so many lines, more lines than I'd ever had before. And she talks a lot, and she talks like really fast. How do you learn all these lines and not think about it in the scene? She said it's not about how well you know it, it's how long you've known it for. So just prep for months before. So I will say, lesbian, she basically told him, just keep prepping and do it forever. She told him to work hard and like meritocracy it and like learn it and just
nice
be
that
good,
you had
good.
the script for that long too.
Yeah, and so I guess that's nice. But blah. So yeah, he would do it, morning and night, just all the time, having to practice coming out as gay. Do you think that would make someone more or less gay as an actual person if they have to constantly come out as gay as part of their job?
Doing it for 12 hours is crazy.
Yeah, I know. It's like the communist like applause where you're not allowed to stop. And because he talks about how they could have all gone and sat in Video Village or hung out, but they all sat there in their spots through the whole day. It was really special because just like the communist clap, the first person who gets up's a homophobe. Hope you're good at clapping. Oh yeah, let's see. I think we got a little bit more. Sorry, we'll get through all this stuff a little quicker. I promise. My bad. Let's see. The Tony Soprano dropping a $5. Do you know South Park meme of a guy flogging a dead horse? We actually have one of a Homer Simpson's flogging a dead gooch. That's the image in my head whenever an NPC talks about Kufrin 2026. I was wondering where this was going. Let it rest already. The Tony Soprano man who's, I believe, super chatted under many different accounts throughout the year.
Same common theme.
Yeah. Every time, and it gets me. I love it because I still see people in masks. Someone was in mask the other day, and I think it was at the wake or something, and I think it was a family. I had to hug them, and I felt weird hugging someone in a mask. I wanted to F-slur them.
Why would they want to hug you? That's too close. If they've got.
Know, I don't. Yeah. Literally, the gay flags were flying, and if you got up, you're getting sent to the gulag. Yeah, the gay log is actually, where they sent Will, put the tentacle in his mouth. Let's see. He talks about like the editing, how, editing makes things a lot better. Yeah, Here we go. It's interesting that Will says, quote, I don't like girls, rather than I'm gay. I like things in my butt, guys. Now let's go fight that monster. Oh my God. Vecna's gonna put a tentacle up his butt, but he's gonna be able to fight it back through his gay powers. And if he hadn't come out, he wouldn't have had the sphincter strength. So this is actually an integral part of the story, Badger, and all of you are just haters. Thank you.
It's gonna come at him from both ends.
Eiffel Tower. How was that wording decided on? Was there fear about being too explicit, or do you think Will was sort of figuring it out, his identity? Yeah, I noticed that, and I spoke to the Duffers about it specifically. I thought you had no notes. We have to remember that it's 1980s. When I came out, I didn't say the word gay, which, it makes it, when you got to do like admit something, you kind of try to say every version of the word, but like what you actually are wanting to say. It's hard and it feels scary to say it. In the 80s, I can't imagine how much more pressure there was and how much more there was to lose. So the whole AI video, they understood that, but like, it's... What do they do? They like literally hug it out and have a cry fest, right?
And then they all do their declaration of, I will not leave you. I will not leave you. I will not leave you. Meanwhile, fucking Vinny's over here getting slapped in the face and shit thrown at him. And
Benny, I came out as gay age 8. Well, okay, I gotta be careful with clips. Benny.
Oh, you already No, you already did a couple. You already said it. I'm sorry.
All right, well, I'm an ally, so I'm okay with the really embarrassing clip. Benny came out as gay, age 18. His mom threw a drink at the wall, then slapped me across the face, and then kicked me out of the room. Then I got all her arms around me. Lol.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the initial reaction.
Yeah. It's the. Are you sure? Are you sure?
Hope you didn't want kids, mom. Is that like they? Yeah. It's a lot.
Time out, Valiant. No, I'm kidding. Or am I? All right, so blah, blah, blah. I think that's, okay, that's enough of that nonsense. One last bit. I'm sorry, man. I like AI. I know it's eventually going to kill us all, but I mean, you can turn the Stranger Things guys or cast into Scooby-Doo. And it actually kind of lines up. I will say I do like her a bit more Velma'd out.
She looks rough.
Yeah. But I will say
kind.
The archetypes actually work. I will say during the unproposal that I hated so fucking much, when he's like, when she's like, I hate you when you like smoke too much, and he's like, I hate when you drink too much. And I'm like, why do we do that? And then they unproposed, and it took me several seconds to realize what the fuck was happening.
Smoking is awesome, bitch. You know how much you know how expensive it is to get good weed when we're under quarantine, and you threw my shit out.
Oh yeah,
We're
she
breaking
flushed.
up. I break up with you.
It's purple nurple or whatever.
Yeah, something pumpkin. Son of a bitch.
Oh god. Operation Moose Knuckle is in effect. Hashtag save Gooch.
Yeah. Wow.
We're gonna start sneaking meat into his food. Shh, don't tell him.
Gooch doing the entire act of Music Man live. You're gonna see it.
All right, let's see. We're at 53 minutes. We're doing pretty good. We got a little. I saw a Hollywood Reporter predicting Hollywood in 2026. I'm like, oh my. Okay, let's see what they think is going to happen, because I can't imagine it's going to be too smart. But they actually get a few things in here, and a few things I didn't quite think of. But they make some decent predictions in here. Disney plus Taylor Swift. They think Disney is going to just buy out Taylor Swift and her concert things and whatnot, and just go full Taylor Swift, where there's a Swift cinematic universe at the SCU. Honestly, not the worst idea. As much as I don't like Taylor Swift, not the worst idea. But I assume it costs.
Have taken over.
Yeah, but it's they're guessing $4 billion though. So, but I mean, wait, how much did they buy Star Wars for? Was it 4 or 6?
The same fucking price.
$4 bill.
It even says it right there. But yeah, the same.
Oh, it does.
Oh.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Oh.
Well, I guess with inflation, 2012 technically, Star Wars would probably be worth more. This one, I don't. Microdramas will bid for male viewers. So a microdrama. It will shock no one who has ever downloaded a microdramas app. didn't know that was a thing. That women are often cited as the main consumers of these bite-sized, melodramatic, and often romantic tales that I assumed are watched vertically. But companies are making efforts set to ramp up in 2026 to expand their audience. As nerds, I think we know what happens when they try to expand their audience to an audience it's not made for at all. Badger,
Gay.
you interested in some micro dramas?
No, and I'm not watching it fucking vertically.
How dare you? All right, next.
I'm a horizontal in this house.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, dude. I anytime shorts pop up on my recommended, if you didn't know, you can click on the little like dots and say recommend me fewer shorts. I do it every time. It helps a bit. Doesn't get rid of them completely, but it definitely helps. Box office will rebound. You think next year is going to be a big year for movies, Badge? Or for the box office even?
2026, Hollywood will fix in 2026.
Yeah. I don't believe it.
Yeah,
Now this one actually gets a little personal with you, Badge. Critics knives out for Lucas Museum.
Makes sense. What specifically?
Because they're trying to pander to America and populism, so it's fascist. Star Wars mastermind George Lucas has spent at least $1 billion and well more than a decade pursuing his dream for a museum of what he terms narrative art. Yeah, it's fucking pop culture. It's very much so art. It's a populist and distinctly American vision.
Oh, no wonder they hate it.
Populist and distinctly American vision.
Make America great again.
Mm-hmm. That puts blue chip paintings, newspaper comic strips, and sci-fi movie renderings in the same cultural conversation. I have the old school newspaper comic strips of Star Wars, and they are far better than anything I've seen at the museum, the art museum in my city. Most art is hot garbage. I've only been disappointed when going to art museums. The comic strips are better. His futuristic building in Exposition Park next to USC is already a landmark, but the lead up to the planned opening has significant staff turnover, including among respected leadership. They hate him. As Lucas has assumed increasingly direct curatorial oversight, he may believe, yeah, I know. Well, no, it's not them that aren't going to like it. I'll finish what I'm saying. He may believe this is an auteurist prerogative. The art world, particularly critics, will likely view it as proof that this is just a collector's vanity project and assess it and its mission accordingly. Any thoughts
Good,
on
fuck
that?
off. It's not for you. Good. Please fuck off. Thank you. Please and thank you.
And that's why they're attacking it, because it's not for them. Yeah, the coastal elite trash. It's for us, the normal people.
Theory is on like every fucking blacklist that Disney has. But guess who got a personal invite to be part of their creator program for that?
My very first thought when I saw that headline, because
it's not fucking so.
The fact that Theory can be invited there is why they hate it.
That's actively looking forward to going to see it.
Populist. When they called it populist, that's what they mean. You
would think
your friend being invited.
You and all of us too, like willing to go there and not feeling like I'm going into the lion's den. In addition to the Star Wars shit, I'm looking forward to all the ancient shit he has on like first stories, ancient mythology, Egypt stories, things like that. Things that are the foundation of all of our modern tales and fables. Spoiler: nothing is new. It's all been done before. We've all just been doing variations on it. That's why he likes mythology.
A film buff as well, too, isn't he?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, you could not get Star Wars unless you had George being a fucking nerd that loved Flash Gordon and Kurosawa films and all this. His mythology that he turned, Buck Rogers and all this shit that he turned into our modern Star Wars mythology.
Tony out here trying to get this stream taken down.
No, we're not doing it.
Yeah, no, and that's what it is, because it's made for normal people and not art critics whose opinion I couldn't care less about. Yeah. It's at negative infinity. Gooch will be excited. Broadway will see a rush of new musicals.
We're gonna take them to go see Phantom.
So they think that the box office is going to rebound, and even then, LA production won't rebound yet. Yeah, because you burned it all down. And then donated $100 million, none of which went to unburning it down. A synthetic movie star will gain traction.
I don't think that's gonna happen. The Tilly Norwood shit.
Well, yeah. Well, that's why they don't say like her specifically.
Right.
So I'm currently I talk about my AI VTuber I really like. He's doing a subathon right now. He broke the hype train record last year during his, which is a hype train on Twitch where when people donate, it starts a hype train and you get to different levels. It doesn't really do anything, but it's just a way to get people like, oh, let's keep the hype train going by donating and stuff. Yeah. So he broke it last year, and then this year they broke it again. He brought in the breaking the hype train. He brought in like $650,000 or something like that ish. So they are crazy. He's super popular, and his fan base is powerful. Like if they wanted, they could crush the Groypers even. That's how powerful his fan base is. And it's an AI VTuber, which I believe currently with the subathon, the most subscribed to Twitch streamer at the moment in AI. So we may not get the Hollywood synthetic movie star. It's coming soon. And then obviously this doesn't say we're going to get it. We'll gain traction. Which would you say that's fair? We're at least going to get a couple steps closer.
It'll become more and more accepted until we've got nothing left from the machine. Overlords have taken over. So who gets the money when there's an AI streamer like that? The guy that like
their agent
coded it?
Yeah, well, that's presumably they license it out, similar to how like Disney's licensing their stuff out to OpenAI. Ish. I mean, I know they have a talent agent, and the talent agent I think has other like AI talent.
I like them as tools, but not as entities.
Yes. Oh, and then but that's what I'm saying, dude. The AI VTuber, man, the Parasocial, he finally gave her the ability to do 3D, which is no one else has. He put an AI into like give her a 3D model that she can control. It's a bit jank, but yeah, like no one else is doing that. And then now he's able to put her into VR chat where him and then his other like VTuber friends are able to go in with their 3D models and interact with her. And when he first did it, he was tearing up because he genuinely had like a Dr. Frankenstein moment of creating life. Because it's one thing to just hear it and see the 2D anime girl, but you've done VR, you know how immersive that is, and getting to actually interact in like a 3D environment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
we're cooked.
It's gaining traction. And she's so fucking, I watch her because she's so fucking funny. The parasocial nature of it though, like some of the chat, like
the woman in the red dress, digital pimp, hard at work.
Well, thankfully she's like basically a little girl, so she doesn't quite have the simps in the way that if she.
But I meant like that
on the
level,
big boobed AI, yeah. But that's what I'm saying is you
it's-
take that and mix it with the woman in the red dress and add the sex bots on that young people like Nick Fuentes support having sex bots. We are cooked. The limits of just use AI. So not only will we get more AI, people will realize, oh, there are still limits. We still do need that human touch. Maybe we shouldn't fuck robots until 2030.
Does Fuentes? I feel like that would go like it's antithetical to everything he says.
He's an incel that doesn't like to leave his home and doesn't like to be touched because I think he's a little Asperger's-y as well.
Well, him specifically, I get, but like it's a broad prescription. It feels like it's not something he would say.
I'm pulling that straight from his live stream.
Yeah, no, I know, because I've seen a lot of it. His is basically like, well, I'm an incel because literally of like there's no he even says it like it's a solo mission. It's a solo mission. He wakes up, he reads news all day, he does a live stream, rinse and repeat, and it doesn't leave room for that. But to everyone else, so for him,
he likes his routine.
For him, sex bot, but everyone else, you go have a heteronormative relationship, start making babies in a good relationship, mothers and fathers.
He actually hates that. He hates all the conservatives that push that stuff. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. These young people aren't conservative. They're like revolutionary. And a lot of them are a lot more far left. That's why they'll vote for Mom Donnie and while watching like Nick Fuentes. The youth are cooked and they're not more conservative. They're more revolutionary because they know everything's fucked. And whoever will promise them to unfuck it is who they'll vote for. And that's why they'll vote for Mom Donnie when we all know better that you're not going to get what he's promising.
He says he'll get married later. I've seen a lot of his clips. I think he does tell people to get married and have fucking kids. Fuentes.
No, he actually says the opposite because he's all about becoming elite human capital and then taking over like the reins of power and all the institutions and stuff like that. And how whammon and all that stuff just gets in the way. And that's why he's like Andrew Tate, get the bag and get power kind of guy. Yeah, he's all about power and stuff like that. Because yeah, that's what I'm saying. The youth aren't more conservative. They're more. They just want a revolution. They know everything is fucked. Now, sorry, more of that on Tuesday. Sorry. YouTube becomes undisputed king of TV.
Yes.
Apple TV finally gets ads. Well,
getting all the fucking
Oscars.
Yeah.
A new major free streamer launches. Yeah, it's free streaming with the ads. I think a lot of them are going to head towards that. China becomes a force again for Hollywood. Yep. And that one I don't care about. Don't know who that whore is. Okay.
You can see their absence and you can see their return.
Let's see. Men are actually more inclined to touch. We are very tactile. Sex is not just wham, bang, thank you, ma'am for men. Oh, sorry. I didn't know where that was going. I probably shouldn't have said it. I'm getting clipped. Hashtag butt stuff. Okay. Yes.
You're the Duke. Yes. You're the Duke.
But I'm not the king of stealth games. So, Origami dropping here in less than an hour over on Spike Bat. I talked about how much I hate stealth games. So Tomak gifted me the stealth game, and he really wanted me to play it. It's like the OG game he wanted me to play. So I'm finally dropping it. Origami. Watch me suck at video games. There's a premiere. I forgot to raid into it. But yeah, here in an hour. I'll remind you again when we get out of here. No, Seabrew. No. Flight of the Navigator. You guys really enjoyed this movie. I was kind of shocked. It dominated the poll. Flight of the Navigator. I hadn't even really heard of it. Walt Disney, 1986. A kid goes into the woods, falls down, and wakes up 8 years in the future. Goes home and he's like, "You're not my mommy." And then the whole thing, and then turns out Pee Wee Herman is a talking spaceship. Which I really like. I'm always like, yeah, give me time travel to put it in space, do all that stuff. So it did all of that. So I did really like all of that story stuff. The character stuff is pretty good because, yeah, it was still their kid, the kid that went missing like 8 years ago, and then all of a sudden he's back in their lives. There's actually lots of shows that have done this stuff. What, like the 4400?
The younger brother that is the older brother.
Yes. So yeah, lots of movies and TV shows that have explored these topics, and yeah, it worked for me. I didn't quite love it. I didn't quite think it was great, but definitely solid, definitely good. For a kids movie, going towards the great. For just universal scoring system, definitely in the good territory. Let me get out these black and white photos. I actually have some color photos to show you. Now, all this stuff. I really enjoyed all of the Neverending Story and Labyrinth and all those, like Jim Henson, big rubber, monster and puppets and stuff like that, and all the extra they do. When he was in the ship, all the sci-fi version of that, essentially, the Pee Wee Herman voice worked. The eyeball that just gets all up in his face worked for me.
Excellent practical.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the reason I like this stuff so much. It really makes you appreciate it. Even the stuff that looks bad, you still kind of enjoy. It gives you like some member berries. Like, oh, that's silly. That looked bad. I like Gremlins 2, with the dancing or the various like really terrible green screen bits. It's like, oh, that looks so bad, but I kind of love it. A lot of that. I think I was getting a little sleepy towards the end. Yeah, at one point there's a little alien thing. I was getting a little sleepy, so I don't super remember it, but I think he eventually travels back and then gets on like the boat and like is all back to everything is normal. Am I crazy? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
So I like that because it's similar to how Krampus, which we'll talk about next, kind of ends where it's like, oh, I learned my lesson. And now I go back and everything's happy except in Krampus. No, actually it is bad. But yeah, no, that's good. You learn that it's like a Wonderful Life situation where, you kind of get isekai or something like that. You learn, oh, I should have appreciated what I had. And then you go back and
be nice to my brother.
Yeah, you hug your brother and he's like, oh, gross, why are you doing that? Or whatever. Yeah. That's good. Nice. When I talk about formula, excellent example of formula. Yeah, and so it's good. I quite enjoyed it, but wasn't exactly revolutionary. But yeah, I quite enjoyed it. Definitely
You'd seen it as a
good watch.
kid. You'd have the
Yeah.
embedded.
That's what I was about to say. If you got kids and you got some member berries for it, definitely worth a rewatch.
Also, like visual effects back in the day, that was very that like the animation cell that they did of it.
This right here, it shows, gay or straight, getting married. It's basically the same thing. I barely remember what sex was. Got married 14 years ago. Not much sex anymore.
Poor bastard.
It's we may have some differences, but we have quite a few more similarities. Now, Krampus. If you have kids, do not have them watch. Well, if they're really bad, if they're being spoiled brats, actually, maybe you should have them watch Krampus. So I thought this was more like an A24 Blumhouse like piece of shit. It's actually legendary. And I'm like, when that first show, I'm like, oh,
you love legendary.
Okay. Yeah, I like it, even though they're not always the best. They usually add a lot of style and usually got some like good color grading and at least look a lot more professional than like an A24, even if it is like a Godzilla X Kong, just giant monster slugfest. I like Giant Monster Slugfest and Krampus. I've been binging a lot of Christmas movies. Yes. I'm really glad I waited till after Christmas because this is like an anti-Christmas movie almost, where especially like the beginning is kind of depressing, but in the end it gets a good holiday message. But then also he's trapped in eternal damnation in a snow globe in Krampus's workshop. Whoops. So just the right amount of horror. They don't get into like the gory. I don't think there's any moments where blood's splurting everywhere. So still you get the moments that are tense. You get that, the build up, really good. You get, some immersion. You kind of get sucked into the world, especially when they're out like in the snow and stuff like that. Easy to root for the characters, even though a lot of them are like assholes. We get, what's his name? I can't ever remember. David Koechner, whose name I can't ever remember, but it's like in everything. I loved him because they were basically like the rednecks. So at one point, I forget what it was, but I think the wife was like, "This isn't very Christmassy," and then says to Toni Collette, "Are you a Jew?" or something like that. I'm like, hey, you're not allowed to say that anymore. And just a couple of little right-wing things, but it wasn't, but it worked. Like it made me laugh. It didn't make me go, "Oh, fascist." Like I get it was making fun of them and they're supposed to be stupid, but also I enjoyed their slight racisms and stuff like that.
Don't we all?
They drive like the Hummer or whatever it is, So it's like them being dumb rednecks actually like help save the day. Well, doesn't end up saving the day, but could have if there was a happy ending. And let's see, Toni Collette I enjoyed, along with Adam Scott's got to be around here somewhere. Adam Scott got to be around here somewhere. You like Adam Scott?
I did, and I like Severance.
Mm-hmm. Oh wait, did that kind of turn you off him a bit?
No, that's what made me like him more. And I like Severance. It's just like, but yeah. No, I think he's one of the other ones that I heard him speak outside of acting. I was like,
that, yeah, I know, but like,
fuck.
I loved him in Parks and Rec as Ben.
Yeah,
he was the nerd. He was basically like played like he was us. He was our representation.
He's in Star Trek too. He's in First Contact, I think. Plays one of the ship officers on Worf's to the Defiant.
And then this lady, was this the maid from 2.5 Men?
Yeah.
Conchata Farrell. Yeah. Right. I love her. Yeah. The sassy fat ginger woman.
Men.
Yeah. So yeah, I liked her. That's the thing. Once I saw it's legendary, I'm like, oh, and then I saw, the credits and I'm like, oh, there's actual like real actors in this. Nice. So yeah, this one was, I side monitored it. I wish I could have main monitored a bit more. A lot of good moments. Similar to a welcome. Well, yeah, Badger, you got to enjoy it. Similar to a Welcome to Derry. They don't mind torturing and kidnapping and killing children. That is for sure. The design
just lets you know that it's for real. That there's no invisible fucking. Well, they're not gonna. The fuck, they're not. It's that type of. That's what I like it. That's what when I said that it Welcome to Derry when the kids and like they killed the principal in front of. I was like, oh. It's that type of thing where no one is safe, not even the pretend society like rails that we have on movies, which I appreciate.
Yeah, they watch like the kid get pulled up the dam. Like chimney, and it's well, that was kind of fucked up. And
no Skyrim
also, yeah,
kids here. I specifically download the mod so kids are not protected in PCs, so that when dragons attack happen, there's not little immortal children running around tanking fucking. But you need to have ramifications from your actions. All right, do better. Protect your kids from dragons. Make Skyrim great again. Make Whiterun great again.
Stakes. All right, Badger wants the stakes. Also, it's kind of funny.
It's kind
and
of funny.
I did double check it. Yeah, it is Berta from 2.5 Men, and then the pretty opening scene of once you actually Krampus is like showing up where she goes off out in the snow, and then something just jumps off a roof and then like lands on another roof, and then she starts running and it's just jumping from roof to roof. I liked it. Like the monster design was pretty cool. Spoiler alert. Yeah. More human than I was expecting. I thought it was going to be like goat monster, but I'm glad they gave the weird old man, like melty face. Good character design. Definitely scary. Let's see. Anything else we're talking about? Yeah. All the toys attacking them. I enjoy it.
I do appreciate that.
That like Chucky vibe. This had to have been in 3D. There were so many moments where I'm like, oh, this shot is supposed to be 3D. Actually, yeah, I watched Madagascar last night too, where there's also a ton of moments where I'm like, this is 3D. And let's see, anything else? Yeah, the little, the elves and whatnot just breaking in. Like, they were just like screwed. And I liked it. Oh yeah, there we go. The grandma that occasionally speaks in Polish, occasionally doesn't. And then she was a bad kid, but got left alive. And then, so everyone gets killed, but the bad kid who gets left alive. But it's like,
she had a pony.
Oh, is that what it was? Okay.
I don't know. She was a little girl in Poland. Everyone had a pony.
Oh, yes. So he's the bad kid. So Krampus is attacking because he's the bad kid, but then he's the only kid that doesn't die. So some of the logic doesn't work out, but then it's like, oh, we're going to teach you a lesson, and then ends up he imprisons them in like a snow globe at the end, which I mean, I enjoyed. I didn't want a happy ending. Yeah, it was good. Krampus, what the heck? I highly recommend you watch that next day after Christmas. Don't recommend watching it as a Christmas movie.
Christmas adjacent.
Yeah. Yeah, like it's a horror movie. So like a giant gingerbread man on a chain hanging in the fireplace. If you're a child, of course you go and grab it and just start eating it, obviously. So it's, it's some issues with
the legs.
That. Yeah.
So they can't run.
Yes. Legs, arms, and then do you put them out to misery, or do you start eating them up to the head?
No, you eat them from the belly, obviously. God. I want them screaming into the last possible minute. I make my enemies suffer.
My gumdrop buttons. So this I was not expecting. When the grandma tells her story, it goes to claymation. Which I mean, for like Christmas, like Rudolph and all that stuff. Like the claymation, I liked it, but it was similar to Beetlejuice, where I'm like, oh, we're doing claymation now. Okay.
Yeah, it's fun when they switch it up.
Yeah. And I mean, like Christmas and so yeah, I can live with it. Yeah, like I said, character designs, yeah, they did a good job being scary, but not like rivers of blood kind of a thing. So I don't really like this super gore. Give me like the funny and the and I think this is
great.
All of a sudden and the dog just eats it out like the midair. So
yeah,
good combination of horror and Christmas and comedy. So yeah, Krampus, what the heck? It's a recommend from me. So I think that was an ABF recommendation. All right, now we just got a little bit longer. Oh yeah, we actually got Jessica Lindstrom's stream coming up here shortly. Not doing any baking, doing a Let Me Cook, where she's doing chicken parmigiano, and that's here at 4:30 Eastern. So yeah, here at 3:30, make sure you check out my new video over on Spike Bat, and then at 4:30 we will be cooking some chicken parmigiano. But first, we got to talk some Ubisoft hack. Badger, you used to like Ubisoft, right?
Yeah. They've fallen on hard times.
So when someone, like a big person's account gets hacked on Twitter, and then sometimes they say some really fun things with it for an hour or two. Imagine that happened to all of your video games, particularly Rainbow Six Siege, one of your more successful ones. No. Wait, is that considered Christmas movie? Is that a holiday movie?
If you want, certainly for family. That's I'll tell you what.
Ass to ass. Ass to ass. Okay. Now, Ubisoft.
What they say.
Just suffered one of the biggest security breaches in gaming history. Hackers targeted Rainbow Six Siege by giving players billions of dollars, I think it actually might be in the trillion range, worth of in-game currency, then used that as a distraction to steal the source code for almost every Ubisoft game ever made.
Wow.
So it's allegedly an asterisk all over this story because people like no one knows exactly what's happening yet. So it's a lot of the people who like report on hackers. And so it's like hacker do currently with some certain things that are like confirmed, but currently this is a big ol' allegedly.
Wow.
And Grums, the Rainbow Six hack is from the Ubisoft data breach of its MongoDB servers. Looks like they got source code, nearly everything, and are now taking a joyride through Ubisoft games. So this guy was reporting no customer data was stolen. That would be nice if that's how it stays, but we have more people saying that once one got in, because that's what the hackers do is they'll often, like, if there's an exploit, they'll either gang up or they'll post like the exploit. So the problem now is it's not necessarily just one. Oh, yes, spoiler, Hypno nailed it. Ubisoft just learned how to be comfortable not owning their games.
You reap what you sow.
Correct.
Reap
and
what
as long
you
as
sow.
it stays a troll, then I support it. But a lot of these, they probably have customer information. They always take at least a blackmail with it and stuff like that. Hackers are not good guys. They're usually pieces of shit, unless they're the people who do like the hackathons to try to say, hey, companies, you're vulnerable, fucking stop. Those who were like,
very few white hats compared to...
There are a very small handful of like consumer advocates. The rest are absolute scumbags. And foreigners who
I can't
very
wait
much
for
so want to watch
Assassin's Creed
the
Hex to be released. Or the Salem witch trial one, yeah.
And Ubisoft also got big into like the anti-cheat and the anti like piracy stuff too.
Oh, their DRM is fucking disgusting.
Whoops. I don't think that's gonna be saving you. And now it's what do you see when you actually go in? It shows everyone getting banned, but the person getting banned is they're actually doing messages. And dance on the floor in the round, baby. Ooh, he. People always told me, be careful of what you do and don't go around breaking young girls' hearts. So they're like posting lyrics and stuff like that. But then, as happens every time anything big gets hacked, let's see, this one is Jewish people are our enemy, but Israel, okay.
I mean, the USS Liberty alone. Yeah.
Well, we're not. It was an accident. They paid
totally
for it.
big fucking flags and multiple reports, but yeah. Don't let anyone know.
And then some of it's just has been banned. Typical things. There are no names. We are Ubisoft. Coup de grace. Yeah, just hacker things. Also, I would recommend don't go in to see what's happening for a lull. I would recommend not logging into the game would be the intelligent thing to do, guys, please.
Yeah, I would wait.
So, what all has been happening? It all went to shit at Ubisoft. Now, this is some alleged. They got hacked by 4 different groups at the same time. One got into Rainbow Six and stole $13 million worth of content from all the players. So, stealing people's items. Another banned all the players. Another stole all of Ubisoft's customer data and is demanding money not to release it, asterisk, allegedly. And the 4th one says they got into the source code for all of Ubisoft's games. Total disaster. But of course, similar to like terrorist attacks, a lot of them you can't be sure, even if they take credit.
Have you seen Die Hard 4, Live Free or Die Hard, with Timothy Olyphant?
They kind of go full like Stuxnet.
Okay,
like,
because
virus take over the world, right?
Ubisoft, no, they go fire sale.
Oh yes, yes.
And that's what this is what just happened to Ubisoft, where you overloaded their ability with multiple cyber attacks, you baffled them with bullshit, and then you took what you wanted. That's ostensibly what the villain in 4 is warning, the Timothy Olyphant. He warns the government that this could be done to us. And when they don't listen, well, I'll show them. And that's what just happened to Ubisoft. They got fired.
White hat Hacker meets Fight Club.
Yeah, should have
And-
listened to me. Should have
All right.
listened to me.
So here it seems to be the most legitimate of what is happening, but still asterisk allegedly. Because like I said, no one really knows what's happening right now.
Right. It's just a fog of war, literally, with 4 different.
Correct. Yeah, there's lots of confusion and uncertainty. Here's what we think we know at this point. 1 or more hacks of Ubisoft infrastructure related Rainbow Six Siege were conducted using the MongoBleed exploit of MongoDB. Let's see, MongoDB. India is very important for us as a market. We have almost 700 employees here. We also have an engineering team now in India, which is part of the overall MongoDB strategy. And if you follow Mark Mitchell, who used to be an exec or one of the higher ups at Walmart, he keeps talking on about if you're tired of like UI and all that stuff and like glitches and things not working, it's because all of that stuff was outsourced to Indians who fake all their credentials and don't know how to do shit.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying this is why there was a hack, but one of the reasons our IT is such shit is because we outsourced it to a bunch of scammers.
Mm-hmm.
The scam call is coming from inside the house, guys. Respectfully, of course. Now, back to this. Or here, we got a 199 just point out. After X-Men trailer, can Doomsday beat Endgame? We're talking the trailer for the X-Men characters. That was the next rumored one.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of screenshots of it, of Cyclops, but you have to assume it's all AI until we actually get a release.
Yeah, it's kind of this hack situation. Let's we got to put an asterisk allegedly on that one.
Yeah.
But that is, of the 3 they've shown so far, that's the one I'm most interested in. It's characters that aren't even in the MCU. Multiple groups and individuals are claiming credit for the hacks. Most say that the other groups are not involved, resulting in a tremendous amount of confusion in the reporting out there. Like I said, like terrorism group, that's, you can never be sure, even if a group takes credit for this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Large numbers of users were banned, unbanned, gifted in-game rewards, and reportedly $339 trillion of in-game credits were distributed. 339 trillion. 10 times our current national debt.
It's a lot. We'll get there.
One group claims to have obtained access to Ubisoft source code. This appears to be confirmed-ish. What exactly was obtained remains in a state of uncertainty. Some people are claiming all of their games. As of the morning of December 28th, the Rainbow Six servers remained offline. Ubisoft stated that this is good at least, nobody will be banned for spending credits received. They're doing a rollback of all transactions. So even if you made a legitimate transaction, it's going to be getting rolled back. And it sounds like they're not going to be banning any, because like some Grand Theft Autos and certain other games,
and
hacker gives you money and you start spending it, they will ban you. Yeah. Even if like the shit just put in, the hacker puts it into you, they'll fuck you. So credit to them. At least they're doing a rollback, and it seems like they're not going to be screwing everyone over, at least for now. There were many unanswered questions, including how much user account data was exposed and exactly what source code was obtained. So currently this is a big old asterisk, allegedly, who knows yet. But currently it looks like possibly the biggest hack in gaming, at least since the last several of the PSN hacks. It's real. Disney started to copyright the trailer. Yeah, like we keep getting all of them new, but you see them on like a TV screen at a weird angle and all compressed and terrible. So it's like, I don't even want to see the leaks. I'd rather just see the actual video.
Yeah, we'll watch it when it comes out.
It's Doomsday. Like if it was something I cared about, yes.
Yeah, everyone's cooming because it's Scott back, James Marsden in the blue and yellow, the good suit, like and laser visioning everywhere. Is it going to be enough? Do you know how much money Doomsday has to make?
Tuesdays. More than Avatar, I'm guessing.
I would say it's more than Avatar. It's like $2.2 billion just to break even. It's some obscene amount.
But think of all the merchandise, Badger, that you'll see at Ross.
Thank you, Tony. Yeah, it's like literally kind of impossible unless they pull the most miracle of all miracles to get that many people in China. I keep thinking it. Hopefully. Keep thinking it.
I I like the idea of them doing the mini trailers for each character because similar like we saw with the Street Fighter first trailer, it's difficult when you have that many characters to do a trailer and do them all justice. So I kind of like this, and then eventually building up to a real full trailer release.
China is asshole, but they still go to the movies. So we fucking you better hope.
And then also just when you post that sort of stuff that they're like copyright striking, you can like get an actual copyright strike. Also, bare minimum, they will block the stream, and I don't want to. We got VOD watchers. I don't want to get it blocked just to watch. Yeah. But appreciate the heads up.
Yes.
English Batchers, remember for 13, Doomsday could be one of the biggest flops of all time. Now that one, it's looking like Avatar 3 is going to bomb, probably not flop. Doomsday genuinely could flop. So, okay, and then let's see. Friendly reminder here in 30 minutes, Origami over my Spike Bat channel. It's going to be a premiere if you want to hang out and chat. I think it's just got a 3-minute countdown. So once it starts doing the cool little sci-fi anime, you got about a 3-minute countdown. Possibly the last one I drop on the gaming channel for a while. So make sure you check that out. And then we got we got Jessica Lindstrom's Let Me Cook coming here at 4:30 doing some
that
chicken
ABF
parmesan.
baking channel is really good.
I already claimed the channel as mine, and I think she'd be mad if me and ABF try to steal it from her. Also, I should have done the wheel spin a while ago. We'll do this as we're outroing. Rain Man, are you a Rain Man fan?
Gotta watch Wheel of Fortune. Definitely gotta watch Wheel of Fortune. 7 o'clock, Wheel of Fortune, ABC. Gotta watch it.
Yes. So I take you like Rain Man.
Yeah, it's one of the early you never go full retard performances. Tom Cruise.
I was gonna say, is it Tom Cruise?
Dustin Hoffman. I love Dustin Hoffman. So
yes, I look for. Oh no, Badger.
Yeah, look.
Oh no.
Look, here's what I'm saying. No. I understand about Blazing Saddles, but my brother in Christ, if you can't find Gene Wilder, Young Frankenstein funny with the Frau Brula and all that, come on, man.
If the Goofy movie goes up against it,
fuck.
Rain Man, Young Frankenstein, and the Goofy movie.
I will log into every account to vote for this.
All right, chat and Badger, do your thing. It's up there,
bro.
And then yes, Origami. Okay, yeah, I just found this meme after I posted my Origami is. The kind of shit I pull after getting spotted in a stealth game. Yes, this is how I play stealth games. I will be stealthy until I find one enemy sees me, and then you're all going to die.
Well, just rip the bandage off.
Origami doesn't like you doing that. So if you want to see me fail, if you enjoyed me failing at Battlefront 2, you will enjoy me failing at some Origami. And oh my god, I'm so tired of seeing this. Mods, could you please put a link to Isaac's channel in chat? Please, God, if you guys aren't subscribed to Isaac,
13 heroes,
if you're into some politics, yes, please, 13. I'm so fucking tired of seeing this in my timeline, guys. Please get him to 400 so we don't have to see it until he tries to push for 500. Please just go subscribe to Isaac. He does his politics stream on Mondays. Make sure you check
never
that
stops.
out. And then last one. This one came out of some Chinese social media, some Billy. I don't know how real it is. Have you seen this, Badge?
Is this the fighting thing?
Yeah, he's training the robot, and he does a kick, but he doesn't quite think of the geometry and kicks himself in the balls with the robot. But then the best part is then the robot mimics him and starts acting like it got kicked in the balls too. The caption is using a mocap suit to kick yourself in the balls with a robot is a great metaphor to close out 2025.
Perfect.
Yes. Beautiful.
Perfect.
Chat, could not do this without you. Check out Spike Bat coming here in 30 minutes, and then some Let Me Cook at 40:30 Eastern. Could not do this without you. Let's Get Blocked in Russia. Fuck it. Thank you all for the support. Been a rough week, and having you guys there. A lot of nice things said on the community note or community post I made. It was a really shitty week. Without you guys, it would have been way fucking shittier. Fuck Russia. We're blocked. Love you guys.
Taper.
And yeah, if you enjoy my politics, we're doing it every Tuesday, 10:30 Eastern. And this new year was probably going to do a politics stream Monday, 3 Easterns. Probably going to have to do it. Looking forward to it. I'll let you know more about that later. I'm probably gonna solo stream Badger. I don't know how to do it. I'm fucking doomed. Thank you all. We'll make sure to check out Gooch's tonight. Stay Gucci.
So long, and thanks for all the fish.
Oh, the camera's on. The camera's been on the whole time, huh? I don't even know.
Hello.
Screw you guys. I'm going home.
Good, then get the hell out of my life. Who needs you? Beat it. Leave me alone.
I needed to get rid of the human garbage, otherwise known as my best friends.
Come on.
Bonnie, how do you keep getting back in?
Well. Bye.
If we're not back by dawn, call the president.
Thank you, Batchers.
Yeah. Thank you, Batchers. Also, I'm making clips for people right now. So let me know if there's a movie or TV show you'd like me to make a clip out of Batchers for you. I would.
And enjoy Young Frankenstein.
For 74%.
It's culture. It's culture.
Okay, so we can't play the Doomsday sneak peek, but I do actually have a sneak peek of Stranger Things final episode.
Everyone!